to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, welcome to your mystery reading. First thing that we're going to do is shuffle out one tarot card from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. Link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading on YouTube, so if you're struggling to find a meaning in a message, don't worry about it. Let it go, because it's probably just meant for someone else. And if it's truly meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will let you know either sometime in this video, like make it more apparent to you. If this is your reading, I guess. I don't know why I wanted to say that. I don't know, I just got distracted, but I'm going to assume that happened for a reason. Definitely at this time, at all times, trust that everything you're going through happens for a reason. I feel something very strongly here about accountability, and I just remembered why I laughed, because while I was shuffling, I saw this Knight of Pentacles fell on the floor. And I actually just saw 122. There's something here about change starting with you and learning how to be more hardworking, more committed, more consistent, more invested. I feel something strongly here about finding deeper meaning in the work that you do and the things that you do invest in. This Knight of Pentacles is a very interesting energy because I think it says a lot about your inner child and how not alone you are. Know that commitment is hard for most people. You're definitely not alone in that. Believing in your dreams is hard for most people. I just saw 222. If it's hard to believe in your dreams, you're definitely being called to remove that doubt and that fear that is distracting you. I just saw 2, 3, 4. You're definitely being called to remove distractions for a reason. Maybe having more of a routine in your life could be important. And I also feel something here about maybe a particular investment where you're trying to commit to it, and depending who you are, you could struggle to commit to it, or this could just be confirmation of something that you're working very hard on. If you've been working very hard, the universe and your spirit guides want you to know that they are proud of you for the work that you have done, especially the work that you have done on yourself. And those of you who are getting into working on themselves, definitely there's a lot of pride. I wanted to say pride and joy. There's a lot of pride there too. Pride and joy, that makes me think of the video game Guitar Hero, because there's a song on there called Pride and Joy, so that could be a particular song for someone. There's so many messages and signs coming through, I literally have to close my eyes so I can, trying to channel what I'm feeling clearly. And I also saw 3, 4, 5. I suppose that is indeed happening for a reason. I'm going to use the Prisma Visions Tarot to look deeper into this Knight of Pentacles hard working energy that feels pretty strongly connected to your inner child. I have the 5 of Wands here. Delays, setbacks, frustration. These could definitely be important things that you're facing in life right now, but it could also be your perception of how long something's going to take, like trying to rush something. That definitely feels like strong Knight of Swords energy. You see the logic in it, but you're not making room for obstacles and setbacks. And you're definitely doing that for a reason, and you really need to better understand what that reason is and why you get distracted. Maybe talking to a therapist or something like that could be significant. I just saw 444. Definitely focusing on your mental health right now is the most important. If you're looking for stability, security, and luxury, 4, 5, 6. You're doing that for a reason, aren't you? I'm feeling something here about how The universe rewards purpose and making a difference. Your choices, the sacrifices you're making right now. You need to be, make sure that the sacrifices you're making are worth it, and that you make decisions that you truly believe in, that you truly trust, that are really aligned with you and what you believe is right. Especially when it comes to what you believe is right for you. This Five of Wands really highlights some sort of conflict in your life that I really feel is connected to Five of Swords type of energy, where there's conflict within you. It's like you have morals, of course, but trying to align your actions with them it's hard because of frustration and anger. And I really feel you're being called to redirect this frustration and anger into something creative, maybe something with a purpose, instead of investing it in self-destruction. The universe wants anyone who's watching this to know that the universe does not want to reward self-destruction. That's why you don't get more when you're self-destructive. And I'm also feeling something here about the truth and how it's a double-edged sword. We get to choose what we want to do with that truth, whether it's for better or for worse. There could be a marriage here where there's conflict for someone, and it's hard to commit to that, whether it's a marriage or not. It could be any kind of commitment. It's just hard to commit because you are not fully committed to yourself and what you deserve. How can you expect what you deserve when you don't invest in what you deserve? There's definitely something here about meeting the universe halfway. You co-create with the universe. You can't expect the universe to do things on its own, and the universe is not going to expect you to do things on your own. There's definitely something here about collaborating with the universe, trying to build something with the universe. I'm feeling the Three of Pentacles. That could be a significant card for someone. There's also Leo and a planet on this card. If you want to look that up or try to, go ahead, because I'm not familiar with what that symbol means yet. But that could be a message for you to get into astrology and understanding planets and zodiac and all that stuff. I recommend the book Simplified Astrology. I want to show it to you, but I don't have it near me, so I hope you can find it. I think it's by something Myers. I don't know. Maybe whoever's watching this already knows what I'm talking about. And that's just confirmation for you to buy that book. But you need to be focused on resolving this conflict within yourself, so that way you can resolve conflict in your life, at your job, at home, in your relationships. There's definitely something here about moving into a place of flow and harmony rather than control and conflict. Now, conflict is natural. Disagreements is natural, but there could be something here about trying to understand someone rather than focus on what they're doing wrong, trying to look at things through their eyes. I feel someone may need to be more connected with empathy, because you deserve that. You deserve to feel connected not only with people, but the world, and most definitely with yourself. You're really, really being called to connect with yourself, to flow more and to find more harmony in your life. I really feel that. Next, we have the Justice card with the heart chakra, Venus, and Libra. I'm gonna get some water real quick because that was a lot of talking. So I always associate the Justice card with bringing justice to yourself. And I also feel that co-creating energy Again, if you bring yourself justice, the universe will bring you justice. I just saw 111, so definitely trust yourself, believe in yourself, and don't be afraid to follow your own path, to do things differently, to be misunderstood, and definitely to be judged. I just saw 122. Someone could have a sensitivity to rejection, and there's something here about change starting with you. Maybe you're not as alone as you think. I think a lot of people struggle with rejection, and you have the power to offer more wisdom, to find better solutions in some way. There's definitely something here about how the scales need to be balanced. And they're really going to balance when you start focusing on yourself and prioritizing your mental health and just your health overall. I just saw 111 again. Your heart chakra really tells me that self-love is something that you really need to focus on. I felt something here about nurturing the inner child. Inner child energy could be something really strong for somebody. Whoever is watching this, you need to be focused on reparenting yourself, giving yourself a fair chance to truly understand who you are and to truly understand the world for what it is, to accept the light and dark within yourself so that way you can do the exact same in the world. And it's definitely something here about unlocking your full potential as long as helping the collective unlock its full potential. This is really powerful energy. Definitely with Venus, I feel like you need to be focused on your more feminine energy, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. The Hermit could be significant. Maybe there's also something here about lighting your own way, lighting your own path, being a trailblazer. You know, you definitely have an opportunity here to be a leader for somebody or for many people. If you feel called to lead, follow that calling. And next we have the Three of Wands. There's a lot of energy here around your desires and how they are affected by how you look at yourself, how you feel about yourself, and how you look and feel about the world. I just saw 111. 111 feels like it is a very significant number for someone. So if you're seeing that, assign meaning to it, because the universe is trying to communicate with you, or your spirit guides. 122. Change starts with you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you connecting more with your spirit guides and with the universe is going to encourage others to do the same. You have an impact, whether you want to believe it or not, because we are all connected. I'm like, there's something here about something feeling woven, like we're all intertwined. Energetically, we all have an effect on each other, and that's why it's so important how we show up energetically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This Three of Wands could symbolize some sort of expansion in your life being put on hold, or there's delays and setbacks. And I think there could be something here about evaluating if something is worth investing, and if what you want is truly obtainable, if what you expect from another person is truly realistic. Definitely feel like you need to be honest with somebody in your life right now, maybe many people, and you need to set boundaries with people who take advantage of you, whether they know it or not. Like, you don't deserve to have self-destructive people around you because they impact others in a destructive way, and you're allowed to protect yourself from destruction, from conflict. But I also want to, say that kind of lightly, because you also have to be open to conflict. This isn't about running away from conflict. It's about understanding the conflict that you're currently in so you can move on from it, learn from it, grow from it, expand from it. Maybe your expansion isn't expanding because that's not where you're meant to be. There could be something about that, or more like it's not where you deserve to be. You really need to recognize your worth and what you deserve more. Wow. Next we have the Four of Wands. There's strong energy here around your foundation. I just saw 333. Your home life is very significant. There could be a turbulent situation that you live in. It could have something to do with domestic violence. definitely understand that, and I want you to know that it is possible to get out of that situation. You first just can't be focused so hard on escaping it. You need to face it and to stand up for yourself and to be willing to make the sacrifices that you need to make to get to where you deserve to be in life. You are strong, you are powerful, and it is not seeing that or believing in it that makes it true. You know, like, there could be something here about a self-fulfilling prophecy. Rainbows could be significant, tornadoes. Maybe there's definitely something here about being the calm within the storm. I saw 4-3-2. You're being called to really slow down amongst the chaos for a reason, to really look within yourself for your answers, to understand how you look at yourself that holds you back, what feelings hold you back. Maybe you're investing in things that you think you're passionate about, but you're really not. It makes you feel more safe rather than happy. At this time, you definitely do need to be kind to yourself, and don't let anyone get into your head about who you are. You know your intentions better than anyone else, and I really think you need to stand up for that. You deserve to have people who understand you and your actual worth and what you actually deserve, but nobody can understand that until you do, because you know you best. I'm feeling this real big you energy, like you really need to be focused on repairing your relationship with yourself, and therefore repairing your relationship with the universe. Don't be afraid of the universe, because we are one with it. We are connected. We are meant to be born and to die, to experience what we're experiencing. There needs to be a lot more trust here for the universe, and to not take the challenges in your life personally. I just saw 555. The universe is really trying to guide you to change, to transform, so that way your reality can change and transform. And I really think what's going to ground that for you is recognizing your worth and what you actually deserve. There are people out there who can communicate, who can take no for an answer, who can treat you how you deserve to be treated. Don't ever trap yourself in the idea that you can't have better, because it is not true. The only thing that can stop you is you. The only true authority over you is you. And that's a double-edged sword, but the universe is really guiding you to use the authority that you have over yourself to be the change that you wish to see, so you can have what you deserve in life, and you can also help make this world a better place, especially if focusing so much on the horrible things that happen around the world and things like that. If that's something that really gets you down, you can make a difference. You can help. Maybe you can't help directly, but you can help in the way that you are being called to help. Trust your calling. Oh, that felt really, really strong and could be a very powerful message for someone. There's also the Sun in Aries. Wow. Sun, Aries, we have Aries again, and Venus again. So Aries could be very significant to Leo, a little bit, Libra. The letter L could be significant. That's interesting. This feminine energy is quite strong, so you're really being guided to, oh my God, you're really being guided to heal, to focus on you, to grow, and to expand into someone or something that you deserve to be. I laughed because your next card is the Seven of Pentacles. And I remember reading I did, this Seven of Pentacles was right there, so that could be a significant card for someone or a significant placement. I'm also feeling something here about placements astrologically. So there's also Taurus on the Seven of Pentacles, and the symbol for this planet that I showed you, the first symbol in the beginning of the video. Dang, if I had my freaking simplified astrology book, if I knew where it was, I probably could tell you what that symbol means. But, I don't know, everything happens for a reason. But, yeah, the Seven of Pentacles really I always strongly associate the Seven of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles, because it's about focus. It's about the same thing. It's about committing to something and being who you need to be able to commit to something. I really feel like trying to commit to yourself is really going to teach you a lot about commitment in general. In a marriage, maybe that could get better, or you could, find someone better, or someone who can meet you where you deserve to be met. This could be a very specific message for someone's, and I want to say you're being guided to be careful with meeting up with people that you meet on the internet. And whoever that message is for, you have probably felt that, trust yourself is basically what I'm trying to say when you go to meet people online. That's what I'm feeling. But you really need to be focused on being more hardworking, on being able to commit. But first you need to slow down and understand what stands in your way from being optimistic about what you work on, being hopeful about it, and what stands in your way of finding the courage to invest in it, or to believe in it, or to trust it. Definitely know that whatever you want in life is possible for you. I was about to see 122. Whatever you want is possible for you whenever you realize that change starts with you. And I mean that in the kindest way, because I really do feel like your inner child needs a lot of attention, and you need to be focused on having a much stronger, much healthier relationship with yourself before you can have a much stronger and healthy relationship with anyone in your life, with a job, with literally anything. But that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that, that's the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. And thank you so much to those of you who have been showing your support thus far. It means so much to me. And thank you as well for watching, and I hope to see you around.